Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everybody doing? Welcome to Tuesday, sprint time, the second day of sprints on F1 Clash. And who have we got in already to the stream? TMD in bright and early with the boo. Ian Curd, welcome as well. Obi, I would say welcome, but he's already started on what he expects us to receive. And that is the awful rewards. But hopefully, Obi, that won't be the case. So, are you ready for the fun and the action? Nate Dog, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well, mate. Yep, Obi is in race time. Nothing better than a bit of race time on a Tuesday to get them crates. Absolutely the best way. But fingers crossed, we can get some good points today, because that would be definitely nice to get. But have you all seen what we've got coming up? This bad boy. The F1 Clash Northern Europe event. We've got the Frost Boost. We've got the Bottas. We've got the Kevin Magnussen. All 20% boosted. It's going to be an interesting weekend, is it not? It's going to be a difficult weekend again. But, as always, we've got you covered, because James and I have got you these babies that have been out already, which I released earlier on today. So you can go and boss them strategies. Indeed, TMD, it's going to be a difficult weekend. One bad matchup could cost you dearly. But let's pray that none of you get that. So, who's ready for some sprints? Who's ready for more of this? One of my favourite pictures so far. Who is ready for some Nico Hulkenberg to pop out of them sprint crates? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Jetto, welcome. Toki, welcome. Yes, Jetto made sure it was right this time. Jetto's never been off the stream. He's just been here the whole time. Fair play. Evening, Mark. No, all good, Mark. We don't usually stream on a Monday. Obviously, we've started doing it recently, but we're here on a Tuesday as always. And we are well on our way, let's say. Let's get this off the screen. Let's get us into what is already a race. We are on our way. We have done half the work for you already on this sprint crate, so we can bring you a first sprint crate a lot quicker than we usually have to wait. A couple of races to go pretty much, and we will be opening a Piastri already. But hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all ready for qualifying. I think it's going to be an absolute blast, hopefully. It's going to be big points needed. That 188 is going to be huge. As we're out P1. Well, Perez P1. Connor Gaming's here. Welcome as well. Connor, we have only just started, my man. Just started. Only about 5 minutes ago. Yeah, so Nate Dog, safety cars weren't supposed to be back in, or they were supposed to be fixed, and they haven't. We got a reboot earlier on today, and that is Hutch disabling the safety car. So we should not get any safety cars today until they fix it. So Puera, hopefully I've said your name right, but if I haven't, let me know an easier pronunciation. But welcome from Indonesia as well. Welcome along. Spreading out to all over the world on this Tuesday morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are from. But we're going to take a 47 points. Halfway through you joined us, and that's a nice little win against a double boost to start the race. Let's get that done and dusted, and we will be on our way for a sprint crate. Couple of races, I think, maybe 2 races to do, and we can get one of them already. So, points in the bag. Pointies in the bag. What are we on? Let's see when it moves over. 280. One race. That's all we need. 20 points. And we get that sprint crate. Told you it wouldn't be long. Mark's moving his flags. Yeah, don't blame you. Give it a go, Mark. See what happens. That is the best thing. As long as you don't go into Series 12. What's the worst case that can happen? It's going to be tough either way. Everyone's going to be 376 in. I mean, that was the first time this weekend on the main account that I scored 373 and nearly ended up out of the top 10. That is how bad it is out there at the moment with scoring. And we are going to get in this race. So yeah, it's going to be difficult. And these 99 stat drivers now that we're getting with the 20% is only going to get worse. This week we've got Bottas and Magnussen. They're both going to be in the 20s. Like 20%, then going to be in the 99s. I think there's only one stat maybe from Bottas's tyres and Magnussen's overtake, I want to say, that doesn't get 99. Yeah, makes sense, Mark. Makes sense. You don't want to raise too high. I mean, we are in the latter stages of the season now. We're in the final sort of second half, maybe. Still got a good 4 months, 5 months left. So, still a bit to go. But with both Bottas and Magnussen boosted this week, it's going to be worse than last week. And it depends what people have got. So, just expect it to be a little bit tough in your flag groups, wherever you are. Expect some different names, some different luck. That's all that counts. And matchmaking is going to be key. If you get a great match, great. If you get a bad match, could go terribly wrong. That's going to be the level that we are at this time round. Yeah, basically, boost, you're going to have to prioritise on the car. That is simple as that. You're not going to need overtaking. You're not going to need defending. It's not going to need race start either. So, really, you're going to be looking at Merlion, tuning, boosts like that. That's the key boosts. Kawhi can still work. Does have race start, but can't change them all. Yeah, TMD says there's going to be a lot of points. A lot of points out there. But let's see what happens. It makes it a bit more fun, doesn't it? When it's a bit more chaotic. Now, we're going to run out of tyres on this lap with Perez. We haven't really conserved. Wasn't really watching, but we'll carry on. It's all good. But yeah, it's going to be... And Frost is a good boost as well. If anybody is looking to buy crates, Frost is not a bad boost. 25 tyres. You got 15 race start and 10 servicing, I think it is. When you don't need race start, that is good. That is a decent boost. I've used all mine up, I think. So, Perez coming in. Just ran out of tyres. Yeah, Thomas, that could be something we could look at. I think the difference is this year, boosts just seem to be so generic. Like last year, you used dead fast. So, I'll give you an example. Last year, we had France. We had the Paul Ricard circuit. And downforce was amazing in the first and last sector. However, dead fast was amazing down the straights. And you had to really weigh up which way you wanted to go. Sadly, we don't have that luxury this year. It is all about cornering. That's simple as that. Even Monza, which is the speed track, needs cornering. It's mad. It's just really mad. So Perez goes on. Hamilton goes on as well into P4. We only need 20 points, so we can cruise this one out now. Obi, try and restart your game if it's not letting you update, like your actual phone maybe. Siren Fireworks, Sunfire, yep. Glitz Boost is probably up there with a decent one you could use. Avalanche, welcome. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, there's a lot of... I wish it was a bit like last year's boost. Now, Hutch admitted that they were broke last year. But I truly believe that we are only seeing such high scores right now is because of the 2.5 times boosts. If they were lowered again, we wouldn't be scoring 376 as easy as everyone does. No way. Try closing the iPad, Obi. Give that a go. Because imagine if you didn't have 25 race start and instead you had, like, what? Well, I can't even remember what it was before. 5? There's a lot. Like, it could be a lot different. Yeah, that's the thing. So the one thing I always say, Thomas, is when you look at boosts, obviously everybody has got such different boosts, so it's really hard to cater for everybody. But the one thing I just do say is that you can't go wrong with race start and cornering. If you've got them two, you don't really need anything else. Merlion was quite a while ago now, I think. Obviously, Star was a good one that we just got. Frost, obviously, now as well. They're decent boosts. But we don't know, because Hutch could change them next year. Did we win? Did we win the sprint crate? Did we? P1. Here we go. Here we go. It is ready already. Afternoon, Tim. Told you we got rid of one. 13 minutes you've had to wait. And 2-3 minutes of that was me waiting to go live. So 1.5 races. And we're in. Just to give you an update today. I've done quite a few this evening. Bottas. Magnussen. Piastris. Vector. They've all gone. Virtue is the game changer for us. That would be a huge level. Cornering for me, I've got 174. You just basically take as much cornering as you can. I've got a 60 gap, I think it is. I'll show you briefly after this. No problem. Here we go. Hopefully, we don't get this. That is what we don't want. Ian, yep. As long as you forfeit, don't make the cut, that's fine. Speed's 114. Cornering 174, I want to say. Brute Force Avalanche do one. Here we go. 3 books, that helps. Oh. We've got ourselves an upgrade. We've got ourselves Perez. No, Eri, you're not too late, mate. I already did 3/4 of a sprint crate before I came on, so that everybody didn't have to wait to laugh so late. So here we are already. That's a good upgrade. That helps us level 8 Perez. So when Perez comes boosted, we've also got him Epic 6. So we're going to be very good when he's boosted. The Epic time, though. What is the Epic going to be? Come on, Virtue. Please. Please be Virtue. Oh, we got that. I think that finished yesterday's stream. Oh, I mean, it's not bad, is it? But it's not what we wanted. It's Sigma yet again. Man. So, let's close off that. Load up our group again. And we can go again. Hi, David. Yeah, welcome in. Was just saying I already did half a 3/4 of a sprint crate, and now we're getting back into it. So we'll upgrade that Perez though first of all, because that's not a bad upgrade to have, and he's not going to be better on our Epic though. Yep, milestone rewards, Daniel. That absolutely helps, and that puts us on 154, nearly at 146. We haven't got anything else we can upgrade. That's the car setup for anybody wondering. This is what I've got on the free-to-play. 114 over 174. So pretty good, pretty happy with that one. And then drivers, these are my 2 best, pretty much. I could use Charles Leclerc, but race start is going to absolutely destroy me. So, are you ready to get back into another one? I think we are. Let's go. Let's go hunting for Virtue. I think they will be usable, Avalanche, at 20%. They are going to be usable. I think they're usable for me at level 4. So you will definitely be fine. You'll be using them. Definitely. Singapore time then. Can we get off? We need as many 47s. We're starting to score more points now, which is good. We've got a tough matchup, P7 and P12, but let's see what we can do. And it's just going to be, to start with, the softs and the mediums. Best way. Yeah, Avalanche, it is simply the best way. Them drivers will be usable. Try and get them upgraded if you can. But 20% is massive. You think even if it's 6, it's going to add you 12, like 60. It's going to add you 12 on. Quick maths. And we're already on a rough start here. Mark, absolutely. We could give it a go. We probably won't. We might do the last stint. We're going to be in traffic. That's going to be our issue in this one. So we're just going to try and get some points. We want 40 points every race. That is the key. And hopefully we can get P1 again. But already, it's a bit of a difficult start. Down to P7. Rivals using boosts as well. So we're not going to be taking them 2 positions. So this will be a recipe in just take as many points as you can and see what happens. But Perez still can't get past. But we are into P6 with a little bit of a pushing. Hamilton's on 10th. And this track is very tough. Very tough to get some big points, especially when you've got a tough matchup. Unless he makes a mistake, we won't be troubling him at all. Give him the well done. Make him feel bad for using boost against us. But we'll come into the pits. Try and get 40s, that's what we need. Try and get Perez through, just to open up the gap a little bit. He's not going to get through. Can he? No, he can't. So Perez comes in. And this is going to be tough to score big. We've managed just to get around there. But we're doing okay. Can we get past Russell? Yes, we can. P10. Hamilton in P8. So P8, P9, not great points at the moment. Only 33. But a lot of traffic ahead. Here's a move on the Ferraris holding each other up. So just going to have to conserve and just hold. Rivals checked out front. Come on, Hamilton. Hamilton not getting past Sainz. But where can Perez get to? P6. Don't need to service really, but I'm going to anyway. Can we get P5? We're just stuck all the time at the minute. Now can we get P5? We can. We're up to P5. Want 40 points. Are we going to get it realistically? Probably not. But we're trying to close the gap. Where's Perez now? Really closing the gap on Leclerc, and he's got past him. Hamilton on Norris as well. We're through. And Perez taking Verstappen. That will feel good. And into the pits. Hamilton P10. Now P9. So he's moving up on the hard tyres. 3 medium, 3 hard is not a bad strategy around here. As you can see, we are P5 and P6. So get in there. Can Perez move forward? How many points do we got now? 39. So maybe one more point and I'll be pretty happy. But we're closing in on the Ferrari of Charles. Let's see if we can get him. Trying to close the gap. We're right behind him. Is anyone going to pit? Verstappen and Charles will pit. That will release us. And it will release us into P3 and P4. That should be damage limitation 43. As long as we don't lose Hamilton out here. Lock up Leclerc. We've passed him. We are past him. It's all good. We're going to look like bringing it home. And we're going to get that P3 and P4 position. But we'll take that. 43. Absolutely take that. We were going to never going to have a chance against that one. But we move on. Damage limitation. So, and I've got to say, we'll start a debate. The most underrated sweets. Most underrated. Obi, not sure what's happened then. Maybe just don't update for now. You're not missing much. Trust me. Let's open this green crate quickly, just because we can. What we got? Alcon in there. And Norris, nothing fancy. Don't want to watch a boost. Don't want to put you all through that. Let's get straight back into it. So, what is everybody's lineup this week? What is your driver lineup? What are you running? Are you running the big boosts? Are you running something different? Whoa, Connor. So leads an update, Obi, by the look of it. Robo Star Mix. Right, so softs. If you come up to Brazil, you want to do a 3 soft, 3 soft, 3 soft, and a 5 hard, 4 medium. We will run this guy close, I can assure you. Watch this, I'm telling you. We're going to run him close. Even with the frost boost. We will go close. Trust in the strategy. As Hamilton gets a pretty decent start. Perez was the one that we needed a good start from. And at the minute, it's P4 for Hamilton. So Connor's going to be running Bottas and maybe Magnussen. But boost being the issue. Both level 5 epic drivers for Ian. So Ian's going to be taking advantage of that 20%. Epics at 5, rares at 8. So Mark, what does that make? Rares just better, is it? Well, no, Epics I think just edge it, don't they, I believe. Kimo, nice to see you here. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. And we are on our way. We've just done a quick sprint crate already for anybody just joining. We did get Sigma, which is not bad. It's a Series 11, we'll take it. You will always take a Series 11 compared to what we can get. Ethic level 5 better. Yeah, have a look. I think there might be one. Well, it might be level 4 I'm thinking about. It's level 4. Mine are at level 4. So yeah, Epic 5s will be better. If you've got Epic 4, a rare runs very close, I think. But it's not going to be much, Mark. Absolutely not. This rival's pushing a little bit too much for... and he's going to hard tyres. That's an interesting... That's an interesting strategy. And we've overtook him in the pit lane. Sadly, I didn't have the race screen on, but I'm sure we've just overtook him through the pit lane. Which is nice for us. We can now overtake off the track as well. As Hamilton. We could do with... Who could we do with? Kevin Magnussen, I think it is. Transcendent for Kimo. Nah, knowing what you're probably running, that's probably not great, is it, for you? But might help. Might help. But here comes Perez. Perez is our #1 driver. Who would have thought Sergio Perez being an F1 Clash #1 driver for the time being? I said we were going to run this race close. I'm pretty confident on strategy around this track. And at the moment, you can see why. Because we are putting the rival to the sword a little bit here. Now we're going to get into P6. Well, that's it. That's the good thing to look at sprint crates for. Even if you don't get the reward you want, you're still getting extra of what it is. So that's the one way to look at it. Get closer to asset trading and you'll be a lot better. But Hamilton looking at that hard tyre and he's through. P4. Connor, look after yourself. And this is why strategy, rivals admitting defeat here. That's why strategy is king. You pick a good strategy, you can beat anybody. Unless they're miles ahead, like Singapore. But I won't get too confident just yet. Yeah, asset trading. So I can never get it right in terms of the figures. But it's so basically what it is. You've got to get maxed of something, and that means you can basically trade the spares for free alternatives. It is 1,000 common, so you have to get 1,000 extra of a common to be able to do one trade. And then the other one is I want to say it's 60 rare. I guess it's 60 or 100, I can't quite remember. And then it's, I can't remember the epic. I'm gonna have to have a look. Let me double look while we race. I can never remember it because I just do it. 100 common, 100 rare, and 10 epic. So yeah. Yeah, 1,000 common, 100 rare, 10 epic. That's the extra that you have to get when you have maxed a part. When you can do that, you'll get an option to then do an asset trade, and that asset trade usually consists of a common, a rare, and an epic. That's what usually you get. So you can pick any of them, and I think you get, I can't remember the common amount. Might be like 300 or something. Like 300 common, 100 rare, 60 rare. Is it 60 rare, and 6 epic. Man, when someone asks me, gets you just lose focus. But yeah, I believe you get 300 common, 60 rare, 6 epic, I want to say. 600 Kimmo goes for. Could be 600 then. I was close. Yeah, everyone's saying 6. See, I don't know anything, see. You all come and watch me. I haven't got a clue. Maybe I have to learn it from my own value. Because they've changed it as well from last year, I'm sure they did. Kimmo is the asset trading king. But yeah, that's why you want to level up, especially sprints as well. If you can level up your parts, you can max them out, you can unlock asset trading, and you can really start ticking off slowly an extra 6 epics a day, for example. So that's what you want to do. So let's see if we can win this one. We need 40 points again. This is a very difficult track to get 40 points. Kimmo, you're better than us, mate. We made about 45 mistakes there. Trying to think on the spot. Can we get past Fernando, who's holding us up? Yes, we can. And Hamilton can't get past Sainz. Yes, Isaac's strategy guide is ready. It was released today. So after this stream, if you want to go and check it out, feel free. But yep, strategy full detailed for tomorrow, ready to go for you. Things we do to keep the community in the lead. Let's go to softs. Yep, you will be on about, I can't show you now, but I can show you after Isaac quickly. When we finish this race. And then we can let you know. So Perez up to P4, he's flying. Like I said, 40 points around here would be epic. And we need to try. Yeah, Eri, we don't have a clue sometimes. Trust me. Yeah, all rivals tend to use boosts. That's what you will commonly see with my videos. If you ever go and watch any of my live streams, everyone seems to just have it out for me on boosts. Everybody. People want the win though. That's the thing. And people want the points for the sprint crates. So I understand why people do it, but we save ours for GP because that's where it matters. Boosts, if you've got boosts and you can live with a few losses, save them. Or use the ones that are rubbish. That would be my recommendation for your duels. But if you want to race every single race and win every single race, use your boosts. That makes it a lot easier. There's Max Verstappen coming out the pits. We'll sit in behind him. Yeah, Mark. We could say that. We could say they just really want to beat me. I imagine a lot of these still don't know who I am anyway. But maybe I should change my name. Maybe that should be a test. I'll do a video. I changed my name for one day. Let's see the difference. Callum, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Nice to see you again. I know you was in here late yesterday. Yeah, Kimo, you will get pretty sick of Monza, I can assure you. Obi's got a different iPad. Obi, you living in Apple or something? Merlion I used a little bit last weekend. Merlion, good boost. Very good boost. One of the best on the game, if not. And we're in P8. P8 and P5. And that'll be a chance here. And we push Perez. We haven't got much power unit. That's the annoying thing with Hamilton right now. But we're up to P4. We're up to P3. And we're going to conserve. Can he get 47 points? Not on Belgium. No chance. We need some strong luck in the running here. We need a disabled safety car. We'll pick up some extra points. But we are going to probably lose 6th here. Because rivals on the softs. And well, we're on 42. That might move to 41. If this rival... Oh, not anymore, because we're up to past Perez. Update's gone through. Yes, I am running the update at the moment. And they have now since disabled safety cars. Can we keep hold of P7? Or P6? Rival, is he going to run out of tyres? There's a few running out of tyres. Rival's going to go past us. Nothing we could do there. Soft tyres. But we'll take that. We will take 43 points. And Isaac, that is the strategy guide that is out at the moment. This was released earlier on today. Around 3 o'clock UK time. So it's been up about 4 hours. Go and check it out. Obviously, I give a very detailed description as to why you should be using the strategies as well. So go and give it a watch and ask me any questions if you've got anything after. So, well, David, that's going to be the attack. We're going to try and get a 376 one day. We're going to try and get a P1 or even a podium. We only got 4th. We've got 4th once, and that was in quite a nice group. We got lucky with a group, and we managed a nice P4. We haven't been any close since. But that's the aim. Get this account into the top 10. But as you can see at the minute, I'm going to need a 376 to even get in the top 10. But the only thing I've got to wait for is Perez. If Perez gets 20% boosted anytime soon, I will be running a 95 driver. So on this account, we need to pray for Perez. He'd be mid-90s for most of his stats for me. 95 qualifying, 90 somewhat race start. We would be very close to the front then. That is our chance. We need a second driver to go with it as well. But that's a big, big part for us. Depends who he gets boosted with. But you will reap the rewards of seeing that, I can assure you. But so will everybody else as well. But we've got 5 months to try and get a top 10 medal. And it's going to only get harder. But remember, Hutch do change pit passes, drop rates a little bit towards the end of the season. So maybe we can get a little bit lucky. We're not going to rely on GP rewards because nobody gets decent GP rewards these days. Oh, is that... I'm not sure. I don't know what one Monaco is in. I think Monaco is in this series that we're in. I'm sure it is. Well, we haven't had it. But we're going to keep on racing, keep on running, see what points we can get. But Perez is up to P3. And Hamilton up to P7. Make sure, if you are just joining, make sure to hit the like button. Give it a like. And give us a subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate anyone's support as we look to get our second sprint crate. Christom, this is us doing our last chance to really get some upgrades in before. Oh, I haven't pitted. Oh, no. Oh, I've missed a pit stop. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to double stack drivers now as well. Oh, no, this is chaos. Basically, this is just upgrading parts before GP tomorrow, the last day of sprints. Oh, dear. Right, quick. Let's hide the screen. Oh, no. We've absolutely fluffed it. Oh, Jesus. What boost are the rival using? Reindeer and Pretzel. So a bit of cornering in there. Oh, man. That is killed the score a little bit now. See, we do make mistakes. We do. And when we're not concentrating, that's what happens. But, damn it. Let's see what many points we can recover. That's going to be the question now. At least we're on a one-stop. Rival will get their hopes up after that. Let's see if we can close that gap. We're already to P12. Ah, Monaco's in 10. Can't remember about 9. Yeah, I can't remember. Why is this cap going dodgy? There you go. Ah, right. Let's get our way through the field. We're going to move up a few positions now as well to P9. See if we can get K-Mag waiting for his boost. Just going to hold some power unit. What have we got ahead of us? Rival still yet to pit as well again, so going to make up an extra spot there. We're up to P8. And we are trying to push and see if we can recover. Because it's a Red Bull cap, yeah, you got it. Good comment, Mark, good comment. So, can we get Verstappen? No, we can't. We've got about a lap to try and rescue some points. P2 and P5 is not bad at all. With P1 still to pit and the rest on hards around us. And we're up to P4. Absolutely avalanche. Anybody can make mistakes. You just get to see my mistakes. Nobody gets to see your mistakes. Perez is now into P3. This is damage limitation back into P1 and P2. Think we might have done it. Whew. Yeah, Reindeer and Pretzel is the boosts that are being used. But I think we have managed to rescue, even with a lap with no tyres, I think we've managed to rescue the 47. Which looked... Oh, the rival's coming hard, though, on the softs. And I think we're going to survive. Yes, we are. 47. Who thought that when I missed a pit? So I didn't. I definitely didn't think we would 47 that one. But we did in the end. It's all that matters. And how many points are we on now? 180, so over halfway. So that's 3 races to go, which will include this one. Another real player. I think we've had this person before, I believe. I think we had him in Brazil, maybe. And now, we've got Brazil again, so maybe it is going to be the case. Come on. We can get this. Let's have a cheeky tang-tastic. Yeah, so on Monza, the AI do tend to run out of tyres right at the end of the lap. That is one thing that they tend to do. Especially if they're running 3 soft, 5 hards, or sometimes even a 4 medium, 4 medium. But we survived that one, and we've got another boosted rival. I should buy some books, change my name, and just see if I get boosted all the time. Let's go, though. Like I said last time, we will be close at Brazil because we've got a great strategy. Can we make it count though? Rival's using the tulip boost on the softs. And we haven't got the best start, but he's going to go right round the outside. And now he's up to P4. This is one of the tracks that I really firmly believe in my strategy. Yeah, Avalanche, you do not want to be making mistakes in GP because that is going to be where it costs you big time, especially on wets. Can we take P1? We can at the moment. We're going to cut back down. And we're in a great position already here. Tulip, I think, has got a good pit time from what I remember. So we've just got to watch out in the pits because the rival could easily jump us. But at the minute, we are in control of this race. Rival's coming back at us pretty hard, using all that power unit while we save someone. We're going to stick it on the old conserve. Always down the straight. Just to gain that power unit back. There's no reason here why we can't get 46 points. Absolutely no reason. Yeah, pit time of Avalanche thought that was the case. So, let's push. I can't keep clicking the wrong button. Let's push into the pits. You can see the rival pushing as well. Mexico is in here. Mexico is in this series, so Mexico will be on its way at some point. As we're in now. And rival nearly catching us out on the pit time. Can we get ahead of Max or Sergio Perez even? No, we can't. What about now? Yes, into P3. So Hamilton P2, Perez P3. Just got to keep the pressure on. And what's the rival gone to? The rival's on softs with both. So just got to keep the hammer down. Come back for some mediums. And we're right behind Lewis Hamilton now. Can we get ahead? What do we got? P4. P9 for the rival. And Perez trying to make his own title fight. Can he get through? Not yet, he can't. But Hamilton does pit. And so does our Hamilton. Whoa, right, softs again. So just doing that 3-3-3, no problem. Probably don't need to service actually. Let's cancel that out. And we're going to come out ahead of the rival without a pit stop to do as well. Looking pretty good. Told you Brazil. We are like the master of Brazil right now. And we're into P4. Rival's going to jump us here, but we've got power unit. That's the difference. As the rival somehow flies past us. Rival doesn't jump us. So we are up to P1 and P3. And with the rival having no power unit, we can just boost and literally just push away. You can see already just starting to create the gap while the rival doesn't have any power unit. So we've got him on the ropes. And we'll always conserve up the hill and down the straight. with both drivers gain some of that power unit back as much as we can. And this is looking pretty good. I said the target was 46. We are well on for the 46. Jamio, it's just for the sprints before the GP. So just tomorrow we don't get the sprint races. So it's our last day before we go into GP to try and get some more rewards. That is what we're looking at today. So we can push Perez all the way in. We're not going to get P2. Yeah, probably caught everyone with the title a little bit, to be fair. But, you know, it is the last day to level up before the GP because you're not going to get anything from normal duels. That is for sure. And we didn't even change it to the race screen. Connor's not here to change it to the race screen anymore. It's a bit too late, but we'll try and do it next time. Always forget the race screen. Always. But there you go. That is 47. And that means just 2 races to go until we get the sprint crate. And that will be pretty good for us. Nice 46 points against double boost. Always feels better. And now we can look to do these last 2. Come on. Virtue. Just need virtue. Why is it so hard to get? Another real player with probably more boosts to come at me. Series 3 for OB, free to play account. Hey, you got to start somewhere. What series is everybody else in? So if you are watching at the moment, comment in the chat what series are you in. Be very interested to know where everybody is currently sitting. See where the spread of players is. So we've got Jamal in 6. Avalanche, it's just because it matches up really quickly. It tends to be a real player. Tends to be. Need some breakdowns. Yeah, this is the tough one. And it doesn't... Yes, it is a real player. They are boosting from the start. We've not got a great start at all. Normal account 8 or 7 for OB. What I found basically, Avalanche, is on this account I get loads of real players because I think that's just where a lot of the players are on this game. They're all around that 1350, 1400 team score. That's where probably normal progression sits for the normal players, let's say. The ones that don't spend loads of money and that kind of thing. So I think this is pretty much where it sits. That's why I just get real player after real player all the time. And actually it's pretty fun. Hardly ever get a bot. As Perez makes it into P5. And now we can come back to do the 2-2-2. 1 race to go after this one to get our second sprint crate. So fingers crossed that is fairly decent. David. Oh, that makes me laugh. Well, we got Perez P5. Let's just save the power unit. Hamilton trying to get past Hamilton. I've stopped, change the screen again. I need a shortcut key. I need something to be able to change that. Because I always forget. Isaac's in Series 7. As Perez comes out. Go to the hards. Obi loves the banter. Obi enjoys it. Obi banters me. David banters Obi. Fair play. But where are the points going to come from in this race? Because they're not looking too good at the minute. Perez goes into P8. I do need an AI. I need something to automatically trigger that change of scene, but I'm not clever enough for that stuff. Series 12 for the TMD. Absolutely. TMD bossing it. He's the real soldier out in Series 12. I'm Series 10 though, not too far behind you. Can we get past into P3? We need to try and create a gap here. Come on, Charles, move out of the way. Yes, finally we are out of the way of him. So, Perez coming in this lap. Last stop. Hamilton, he's doing okay. TMD's in probably the worst groups going. Is it early flags, TMD? Or is it late Series 12 flags that you're in? As Perez comes out. Hamilton, can he get into the top 10? Not yet. Oh God, what points? I'm in Series 11, yes. And on this account, Series 11. 7777. Interesting number choice. Is it your favourite number? Hey David, that's something that I have thought about. And we have got a new follower on the old Twitch. Welcome, Names Our Pal is the best. Hitting the follow button, very much appreciated. That almost threatened me then. I wondered what the hell was going on. Completely forgot. Perez into P5. But yeah, I do fancy going to Series 11. But I do know that last week, if I would have scored what I did score, I wouldn't have made the top 10, which is not nice. So I've just got to be careful, but I don't know. Obviously, you all watch probably Soteris as well. Do you want to see two YouTubers in the same GP group battling each other? Maybe that's what people want to see. That would be interesting. So what have we got? Perez going to come home in P4 by the look of it. Yes, P4. Hamilton's going to come home. There's loads of power unit left. But we take what we've got. That's not too bad. It is what it is. 436. Not bad. We'll carry on. One more to go. Stark Tommy, you shouldn't be stuck at Contender 1. It might be your weekly league though. You have to get promoted in your weekly league to get above Contender 1. If you're on about the club league, which is, well, we're in Contender 3, so shouldn't get stuck. But let us know if you've got any more comments around that one. But one more sprint crate, that's all that should be left here. And we can try and get some points. And get the big stuff. Can we get Virtue? It helps if I click ready up, because then we actually get to it and don't get beat. So here we go. Come on. Come on. Believe in me, folks. Singapore. P1 medal coming up. P1 crate even. That is what we need. What we got here? Soft and mediums. That is our way to go. Alright, can we get further up there? Come on. Come on. Race screen time. Come on. We're on our way. P4, P6. This better be Virtue. This has got to be worth the wait for the Virtue. We've got another double boosted rival again, like we always do. That's all we ever get. And it's pretty fun as it is. Right, come on, P3. Come on. Well, it's a pretty tough track though, this one. But we're alright in P3 at the moment. We're going to come back for the soft tyres again. What else can we find? P3 at the minute. It's not doing too bad. We've just got to keep up the push. We need to beat the rival. We don't want to take a loss anyway, but rival's back with boosts in P10 and P12. And Hamilton in P5. Come back for some hard tyres because you'll have a lot of power unit at the end. So we just got to keep this up. Perez out. So what does everybody think we are going to get? Let us know down in the comments. And we can find out. Well, that's interesting, TMD. We could fight each other and make a bit of fun. Yeah, that's a not bad idea. It'd be something that would be interesting to see. Everyone's making me want to go. Obi's threatening emoji language, oh no. Jamoi, it's hard to see without the stats. What's your speed and what's your cornering stats? Let us know. Because it'd probably be a bit easier for me to see where your stats are. Obi, we are not getting the worst ones on the game. No chance. So before we get to this sprint crate, make sure hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe. Come on, let's hear ya. We're nearly there. We're in P9 for Hamilton. Someone's took some power away from his car because he's not... Oh, wow, he's just got overtook. How's that? That's the difference with cornering right there. Look how quick that rival came through then. Absolutely through past us. And he's back out there. We're in P2. And Hamilton's going to come past Norris, hopefully. Up to P7. So, can we make sure we get the win? And then we can try. We're nearly there. It's going to be an Alex Albon or something, I'm telling you. It is just guaranteed to be a dreadful reward. Obi is going to be buzzing. Jamoi, so it depends on what you've got unlocked, but you definitely want to put a bit more cornering on your setup, that is for sure. So make sure you have a look at more cornering on that setup. It will be a lot better, trust me. But because you're low level, it is harder to obviously have them parts available. P1 and P6 now as well, so it just moved up a little bit. So this is okay. Can we finish this off nicely with... Oh, please, I'm praying to God, it's got to be Virtue. Just got to be. P1 for Perez. Can we get P5? Or P4 even? Yes, we can. Boom. Right. Here we go, folks. Is it going to be P1? Is it not going to be P1? Is it going to be P2? We're back. Imagine if we got coins after all of this. What's it going to be? Come on. Come on. Here we go. I'm going to rock. It's going to be Virtue this time. Are you ready? We're rocking it this way because we're cool. and it's got to be Virtue. Avalanche today is not Oscar Piastri Day. No. Load out. Come on. Loves an Albon. No, we don't, Mark. No, we do not. That is not what we want to hear. We don't want this. We don't want. If you're joining us, this is like worst nightmare time. We definitely don't want that. Come on. Come on. We get some books. We will take that. Come on, please. Nick DeFreen. These have been pretty rubbish so far. I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it. Alright, I'm going to look away. This better be good. This better be something absolutely great, because I feel it. Virtue is going to be in our hands. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1. Why is everyone laughing in the chat? Wow. Wow. All that hard work. And we get that. God. But it brings you nicely to the F1 Clash Northern Europe event this week. Oh, it could have been one of them. That would have been a little bit better. That's quite annoying. Obi, you were right, sadly. You were right. It is this green crate will be better than that reward. Telling you, 8k coins. We get a self-control boost. Hulkenberg. And we get some Trailblazer. Who's ready to do it again? Oh. I'm not sad. Just disappointed. Oh. Logie Bear Sargent coming to absolutely haunt us there. That is annoying. Oh. Ronnie, it was rough, mate. Absolutely was. But, hey ho, what can we do? We can't do anything about it. We have to move on. But we are now P6 and P12. We are into a new one. So let's give it our all on this one. And try and get some back. Softs and the mediums will be our tyre choices. And let's see what we can do. We need something a bit better than what we got last time. Oh, so disappointing. All that hard work, and then it just feels like it goes down the drain. Ugh. But let's see what we can do this time. Maybe if we ask nicely, we will get better rewards. That's what we got to hope for. Because that was not nice. What has everybody else been getting today in their F1 Clash rewards? Let us know. Fill me with a bit more confidence that we are going to get something good. Yeah, Rival's got the Gladiator boosts on against us, so we've got it all to do on that front. See if we can get the win. 47 points would be a nice, really nice start. But let's see what we can put together. We're going to give it a go. We're going to try for the 47. Holding up nicely. Now we're going to do the 5-3. But yeah, somebody's definitely got to fill me with some more confidence that there is good rewards out there. We just haven't seen them on ours yet. But Perez coming round. Way clear. Pitting for mediums. And for Hamilton's in a very good spot. He'll come back. Mark, we don't want Albon. No. That is not what we want to be telling them. Can you imagine if they just sat there now in their office knowing what I'm going to get next? They've just added a few extra Albon. Oh, should we add some Piastri? Here you go. How's that? Next one's going to be Oscar Piastri for you. And I tell you what, while you're there, GP at the weekend, brute force. Here you go. That's what is going to be the case. I'm telling you. So we're just going to try push them. Perez. He looks like he's going to get P1. And we're going to put Hamilton into the pits now as well. He'll follow in Alonso. So this is looking good for some big points. Well, Kimmo, yes, we know you love a brute force in your GP rewards. It is one of the worst rewards you can get, and I know you've got it a couple of times. It is rough to get. Yeah, at that stage, with your car level, it's pretty low levels, so there's not a lot you can do, but you just want to keep focusing on cornering. Like, my cornering is way in the corner compared to the speed, so just target the same. Just try and get as much cornering on there as you can, especially at them levels. You will win a lot more duels as well. So that is into P2. And that's what we need. Nice P2. And if you're watching us on Twitch, drop us a follow. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button if you're new. And comment down below if you are watching and you haven't spoke yet. Make sure you comment down below. Let's see who you are. You don't have to say another word, but let's just see who is watching. Yeah, cornering boost in GP, like David says, absolutely. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about anything else at that stage. Max cornering is as much as you want to do. Yeah, brute force is just one of the most common stuff we get. Henry, I wouldn't be too worried at that stage. Obviously, it looked very unbalanced, having 64 speed and 115 cornering. You must be thinking, I need more speed, but don't worry, it's not essential. You will not notice a difference, but cornering, you will. So a nice 47 to start off. We need to carry on that, because I am not settling for Logie Bear Sergeant as our stream reward so far. That is not on. Yeah, so at your stage, mate, you just want to use the best drivers. You're not going to have a lot of difference at that point. So at that point, use your best drivers, or if you're finding that matches are tougher, drop down maybe a level to something lower just to help that team score out a little bit. But GP, at the weekends and in the week, you want to be using your best stuff 100%. Yeah, so Kimmo's probably got the issue that some people might have this week. Bottas and Kevin Magnussen being lower levels, so like level 5. They still might be usable, but they're going to be tough. Joey, no problem at all. That's what we're here for, to help you and help as many people as possible. If anybody has got F1 Clash questions, just drop them in the chat. That's what we're here for. We're here to simply help. This guy's giving the laughing faces already. Maybe he's a stream sniper. You never know. But P1 and P2 is required here in Brazil. We do like this track, so we've got a very good chance of getting it done as well. So we just got to kick back and relax at the minute in the position that we're in. And Perez looking at Hamilton. Tell you what, if Perez was like this in real life, he would be an animal. Max Verstappen would be very jealous of our Perez and how he performs, because he's pretty sound right now. As Perez, now he's going backwards. I give him the big up, and then he starts to go backwards. Just standard. Standard running. Can Perez get back P3? So Johnny, it just depends on the track. Obviously, you'll see me running different strategies for different tracks. It's just a case of learning what to run at different tracks. Usually, Monza, you want to run like a one-stop hard. And then Brazil, you can see me running a 3-3-3 and a 5-4. You've just got to learn and how far you can push your strategies and how slow is the other ones. That is simply what you just have. You'll get used to that with experience as well. It takes time, but once you're up and running, you'll have a very, very solid base to go off. This rival still using the old laughy faces. Fair play. He's trying to put the pressure on, but it's looking pretty good. But yeah, that's what we're here for. On an evening, Tuesdays, Mondays, we're here to chill out. We're here to help you with your game as well. So that's why we always encourage any questions that you may have. But Perez is looking good. He's looking pretty good at the minute. He'll come into the pits this lap. And Hamilton coming back out. Where can Hamilton come out? P7. Now we should be able to move up here. P6 already. Leaving pushing through these sections round the outside of Charles Leclerc, but that Ferrari gets a bit of traction, but not anymore. We're into P5. We need that 40. We can get 47 here. Well, David, that's true. A lot of people use the emojis. I almost kind of considered recommending to Hutch that they just take some of the emojis away because they cause a lot more hassle than they're worth. But it is what it is at the end of the day. As we're in P1 and P2 now with the rival pushing at us. And they've got to pit again, so this is going to sew this one up. And that is going to be a 1-2 finish at Brazil. That's what we need. A few more races. I'm just nervous about what we're getting now. See if we can. Wish there was something else to run for as well. Instead of just having sprints and it takes like 7 races, wish there'd be something like bonus stuff we could do to unlock more stuff. That's why I'd really love challenges. Like, give me some challenges, Hutch. We're about to lose a position here. Let's boost. But we are going to take it. P1 and P2. Nice win. Reindeer boosting rival and firework. Pete Thomas knows the poo emoji. That gets people rattled. It's all part of the game. It's all part of the fun that we have. How many points are we on? Is that our second race? It is. God, that's a long way to go, isn't it? Ugh. We're 2 out of 2 on the 47s though. We are moving on up. And let's see what we can do. Decent matchup. We'll take it. Is it going to be Brazil again? Netherlands and Zandvoort. Nice little cheeky shorter track, this one. So we'll absolutely take that. Hopefully we'll be straight on to the next one. Can we get another 47? Who reckons? Let me know in the comments, will we get another 47 here? What's your early predictions? Are we going to get third 47 in a row? It's going to be an interesting battle. That is for sure, against Jolly Roger. Hopefully he's jolly and he's not angry Roger. Mark goes 46. Where's the confidence, Mark? Although, yeah, you all have seen me miss a pit stop tonight, so... don't blame you on that one. Reindeer boost and softs by the rival. And we're into P4. It's a good start. And rival right behind us. Rival using the Alfa Romeo livery. Maybe he's a supporter from our championship. Yeah, rain coming in. I've got mediums just in case. We might try and just hang it out there. We're going to boost initially. I wanted one driver to be a bit slower because I know these are going to both have to probably come in at the same time. That's why we've gone one driver onto mediums, especially in duels. Mark's gone for the Re 47 think. Well, we've got one driver into the lead. Sadly, we've got one driver sitting in P9. That's not good. Now P8. See if we can get some more moves. We're going to pit lap 3. And we are going to have to pit with both drivers. But Hamilton is flying. This middle section is key for overtakes. Will the rival come into the pit now? If they do, they'll be risking... It's tougher to do 5 laps on these tyres. And they are coming into the pits. So we'll just mind our own business. We'll boost all the way in. And we'll give us our best chance of overcoming. What's the gap? 5.7, 8.9 to our teammate. So we should be good on the double stack. Rivals come out in a load of traffic. So Perez is in. Have we got the strategy call right? Is it a Ferrari strategy or is it a Red Bull strategy? Well, initially it looks like we've got driver 1 fine. SJ Work, welcome to the chat as well. Very much appreciate you showing the support. We are going to try our very best. The good thing for this account is we have got a P1 contender already. That is the bonus on this account. So about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, we got P1 contender. That's going to be, I think, if memory serves me right, that was the next best to P1 champs, I want to say. I might be wrong. I'll have to dig it out. But, oh man, I'll go for it. If we get the support from you guys, absolutely we'll be going for it, 100%. We'll give it a go, mate. We'll give it a go. 100% give it a go. But appreciate it as well, though, early on. So, very much appreciated. So, Hamilton, can we get P4? Mark said we're only going to get 46 initially. We've got one coming in the pits. We've got Leclerc, who might be hard to catch. I think Mark's going to be sitting right with his initial answer of 46. Don't think we're going to catch him up. The gap is about 6 seconds. That's going to be pretty tough to close. We're trying. We wanted the third race of 47 in a row. I don't think we're going to get there. There's the Ferrari coming out the last few corners now. Is it too late to put on a show? We're going to try. We're going to try. We can see him. We are getting closer. I don't think we're going to manage it. We're going to conserve down through here all the time, trying to do what we can. Don't think we're going to do it. Oh, are we going to do it? We're getting closer. We are very close. I don't think we're going to manage it. We've tried all our techniques. And we're just going to be agonisingly close. But it's a solid 46. Mark, you were right with the initial guess. I put pressure on you to change your mind. But it is a 46 race. That was still pretty good. We'll take it. That's all that matters. 1 point dropped in 3 races. We are very much on the way to this sprint crate. That will see us just under halfway on 140. So we've probably got 4 races maybe that we need to complete good points in. And it better not be Logan Sargent again. Virtue. Just give me the virtue. Do not give me the Nico Hulkenberg. Nobody wants to see that. Although, actually, a lot of you probably do want to see that because it's funny. So, you know if you are truly one of them people. You want to see me do well, or you want to see me do bad. That is down to you. But, how many points are we getting in this race? We only had Mark answer last time. I want to see more of you answer in the comments, in the chat. How many points are we going to get from Austin? Let's hear ya. Let's see ya. 35, Jamo says. Ooh. SAR and firework boost for the rival. Race screen, boys. Austin's an easy 47. Not for this account, Kimmer. Not for us. We've made a decent enough start. Rival's right there, but they're on the SAR. That's going to be a big problem for us. Hamilton's there on P9. We can't push very hard on... Look, it's just gone through me. He knew what I had for breakfast, lunch and dinner there. David goes 43. That's a fair shout. See, the rival's going to be troublesome on this SAR. Yeah, I did have one earlier as well, pitting to wets. Wets is the frustration one, especially in the sprint format. But Hamilton's up to P9. And look at that for a move. Come on, Sergio. Tsunami, it should be yes. Not sure if the update has been rolled out to everybody as of yet, but yes, it should be in the game now, and it should be the updated Melbourne track. I haven't got it in Series 10 or Series 11 in this one, so we'll see. But it is live. As Perez comes round, sitting in P3 nicely. I think we might struggle to get the 40 plus here. Let's see. As Hamilton's getting a nice toe there. Nice push from Russell. And we're going to come back for them medium tyres. So decent first stint. We obviously want to get over 40. We're on 39 at the moment. And we're going to push all the way in. And Leclerc is in as well with us. Do what your opponent does, is what they call that. It's very quick through that section now then. David, is it just a good power unit saving for Melbourne now? No overtake spot anymore? And that's going to be the difference. They've took away an overtake spot in Melbourne. I think Australia is going to be a little bit tougher now with that track layout change. Yeah, save ERS. So as you know, through that middle section in Australia, you can save power unit. Looks like it's going to be an extended power unit saving track now. But we'll see. The jury will be out until we race it, which will probably be in GP at some point. As Perez is literally in Hamilton's gearbox. but not anymore. He's into the lead. Hamilton looks like they lost the pit crew because somehow nearly 5 seconds. That's a bit of a punishment. It would have been a lot more if we came out behind Norris and Albon. But we've gone for the mediums to give us more attacking options. We're in the lead with Perez, but he's probably going to get overtaken. There's no way I keep that soft tyre behind with Sarr. So we'll probably just let him go in the end. He might run out of tyres. Now we're going to try and get Verstappen. So the rival's now past us. We knew that was going to happen. That's the power of boosts. Rivals on this firework. So the old switcheroo didn't work and they're back ahead. But they're starting to pull away. Luckily he can't push too much. We're going to push out of this section actually. Let's push this section as well. Can we get the rival? Not yet. Let's cut down there. Put a bit of pressure on. Can we get P6? We are right behind P1. If he runs out of tyres, we've got him. And we've... Oh, I thought we were through again there. Now we're through. P6. Nobody in the pits. Oh, here comes Leclerc. No, not going to get Leclerc. We're right behind him. I think he's going to be conserving all the way now. We just do not have the tyre management on these mediums to push at all. We're going to make a move on Charles. That does give us victory in the duel at the moment. 47 points. It's not going to be Avalanche, sadly. But it's not going to be. But Hamilton's trying to get past Perez. Oh, I just can't get it. No power unit left. We are, though, P2 and P5. Do you know what? I don't think you can. I don't know if anybody else knows either, but I don't know if you can watch through YouTube and play your game at the same time. I think you might have to use a different device for that. At a guess. That's what I would imagine. So let's spam this green crate open quickly so we create a slot. 9 Trailblazer. And we've got 3 races. And we are in to another sprint crate. Hard work. I'm telling you, hard work. I don't think it can be done. I don't think YouTube allows it from memory. If anybody does know how to play something and watch YouTube in a little screen, let someone know in the chat. But I don't believe it works for me. Zandvoort, we are here for you. Come on. You can do it on Android. You seem to be able to do everything on Android and nothing on iPhone. Apple, what are you doing? Is my question. Android seems to, I know people, well, not everyone in here might prefer Android or iPhone, but Android seems to have the more tools available. But let's, for us, get that 47 with Perez and Hamilton. Let's go. As we've already got Perez in P1, Hamilton now P10. Let's change the race screen. Always forget. And there we go. Looks a bit better. And 47 points Avalanche we are going to try. What does everyone still think of this race screen? Let me know in the chat. What do you think about how this setup looks? Is everybody a fan of this race layout? I don't think I've seen anybody else who's a creator use something like this, so I'll be very interested to know what you think. But I quite like it. I think it really makes the screen a bit bigger for you to watch, which is what I was going for. Yeah, I've had Android as well, but I definitely prefer the iPhone. That's my preference. Where are we at the minute? P1, P7. We're going to come back for wets. Nice and easy racing, Zandvoort. That's what we need. We have a couple of races left. We'll bring Perez in. And Hamilton's into P6. So he's looking pretty good. Should be able to get a nice undercut done as well. We'll bring him in. And Hamilton in this lap. Just gaining a bit of power unit left on the rival. Just to give us that little bit of advantage. Because they're going to be bringing both in as well. And he's just jumped past Leclerc. But I think we should jump past Leclerc. No, we won't. But we'll be in the pits. Everyone else going to lap number 5. No double stack, which is what we like to see. And we shall be coming back out. Seems low though, with that P15 at the moment. Jamai's going for 40 points here. I mean, we're trying to get better than 40, but we should be doing pretty good here. I fancy about 46 could be on the cards. As now we're in a bit of traffic with everybody coming in. Oh, we nearly got wiped out. So a couple of cars out ahead of us. If we want that 47, we're going to have to start pushing. We're going to have to start trying to close the gap with 2 laps left. With Hamilton in front of us. And now behind, it is that man in front. Max Verstappen. Who we've got to catch. If we can catch him, we will be getting the top marks. An A+ performance. Can we squeak it on this last lap? We're trying. We are pushing. Is there anything left in the tank? Is it going to be an easy move? Oh, it's not. I don't think we're going to get him. We're not going to have the power unit left. No, we are going to get him. Never give up. P1, P2 in the bag. We got the 47. Big points. Big points indeed. Decent win. We've won quite a few tonight. We've not lost many. I don't want to look if we're in a race. I don't want to put the... We need 70 points. Definitely 2 races. We are nearly there. Nearly. Let's see what we can get done. Abu Dhabi, one track that we haven't got loads of this evening. But we've got a bad match. P2 and P3. That is tough. There is no way I get 47 points in this race. I think that is literally concrete. Rival will be real as well. They're boosting off into the distance. It's a very nice matchup for the rival. It's a very poor matchup for ourselves. And we are P7 and P10. So work to do in this one. Jamai's going 33 points. That's not probably a bad shout. We're on 33 as it stands, so hopefully we'll improve. The ideal is that we get P3 and P4. That's the goal. That's what we need. And with 70 points to get, we need 35 points a race. David goes 41. Royal's giving me good luck. There's absolutely no point. We're destroyed in this race. Look how far ahead he is. But P7, P9, 41 could be a good shout. Let's see if we can. Perez P6. And P5, we're moving up, come on. That's what we need. We need to just slowly move up the field. And we can put some... We will probably won't be able to put the pressure on, but the points will certainly be needed. But Hamilton's in a bit of a queue. The queue is forming longer than Asda on a Sunday afternoon. Other retail supermarkets are available. But there's one Red Bull, couple of people into the pits. We are in the pits as well. Now up to P4. I clicked the wrong button. I apologise. But we're in P3 and we're in P11. We'll come back for the hards. We might be able to keep that P3. It's all about getting Perez up to P4. And there's a big train of cars in front of us who look like they're all pretty much going to be pitting now as well. So we can look to get ahead. And we are in P9 at the moment. Up to P6 with the pit stops. Can we get the Mercedes and the Ferrari into this corner? We can get one of them, that is for sure. What about Leclerc? And yes, we're into P4. Hamilton's into P8. Remember, we only need 35 points apiece out of the last two races. So there's not massive pressure, but we don't want to mess it up. Rival's out clear. No one's troubling the rival. As we carry on rounds. Hamilton's going to take P7. Now there's a few people in the pits. We could move up here. We'll have our Perez in. Fabio, I'm not in Series 12 myself, but for you, you want to be using some very high rated drivers and you want to make sure you have cornering on your setup. Fabio, what is your current car stats? Let us know down below. What is your speed stat and what is your cornering stat? Let us know. But Hamilton's into P5. Hamilton's one stop working very well around here. He's trying to get past Charles Leclerc. Here comes Perez as well. Are we going to get 43? David said 41. We're on 39 at the moment. And a move round Charles Leclerc brings that up to 40. What about anybody else? And we're up to P3. Now that is P4 there, sitting. We are in to maximum points as it stands. For maximum points being the rival was untouchable. And we're going to just... Leclerc is catching us. He's putting the pressure on. Can we keep ahead? Rival gives us a good look. We will take 43. That is the best we could have done in a very tough race. Mark calls 43 as it finishes. Like your style, Mark. 1545. That's probably the highest team score I've faced so far on this account. But we will have one more to go and then we will find out whether it will be P1 or P2 in this GP sprint. Mark, you're spot on the number there, man. I don't know how you did it. Don't know how you found the answer. Mark, can you tell me what I'm going to get in this reward crate? That would be great. Come on. I think we need 27 points. That's what we need for to finish the sprint. Mediums and hards. Let's see what we can do. 2 for 2. Better not be Logan 2 for 2. Better not be. Albon, no. No, Mark. Mark, if I get Albon, timing you out the stream. I'll tell you what. Where's that start come from? Perez? It's fluid. We are into P1. Yeah, Jamal, I don't think you can. If you're on iPhone specifically, I don't think you can. But as we are on this race here, make sure to hit the like button. We are about to open up our GP sprint. I keep calling it a GP. Our sprint reward. So the key part is coming up after this race. So make sure you stick around and see what we get. Hit the like, hit the follow, hit the subscribe, do whatever, have a party. Let's try and pray for something good. We need it. We just need it. We just got to get some luck. We've had Vector tonight and we've had Logan Sargent. Surely the luck is about to change. Yeah, Fabio, so that's the case. So Series 12, you definitely want to be obviously increasing them levels. You want to be working on your strategy as well. Make sure you know the strategy that you follow in each race because you are in the sort of peak performance now. And yeah, you want a cornering setup. Avalanche just got 16 Gasly. Yes, you're right, David. We did get Sigma. Just testing you all. I obviously knew that. I was just testing. We did get Sigma. That's not a bad reward. I would, if there's one that I really want, it's Virtue, because that is one that does go to level 4. That's like free cornering, some speed. That's a big part. That would put us nearly into 180 cornering. And that is on par to score good points. Perez flying out of the pits. Rivals out of soft tyres. I think the rival's gone on a picnic. Obi's commenting back, just about time for rewards as well, typical. Yeah, close, Obi, close. So, halfway through this race, and then we are into the sprint crate. What joy is about to unfold. Fabio, that's just a bit lower than mine. I'm in Series 11, so Series 12 is always about maxing out, so you want to keep pushing hard because there's a lot of people running 1600s, 1700s up at Series 12, but you are not the only one as well with that team score around that. You definitely want it a lot higher. I would say you're probably around Series 11 team score right now. So Series 11 will probably be a lot more comfortable for you. Maybe Series 10, Series 11. You can see me at the moment. I'm on 1,400 and I'm very just picking up 47. So that you want to aim for 1,400 to be about Series 11 suitable. But we're going to get the crate. Are we ready? Are you ready for the disappointment? Can we get any more positions though? Can we get past? We can get past into P5. And this is sewn up nicely as we just chill out. As we try and get past Leclerc. A bit of a traffic form in here. We'll let them run. Leclerc must be on the hard tyres or something. Trying to get past. We're probably going to end up losing positions, but we've got the points that we need. I don't mind. Now we're going to get him. Yeah, Fabio, so that's the thing. Because you need sprint crates, stay in Series 12, but you're just giving you sort of car is probably where you sit. All you want to do is just keep getting as many points as you can. Just keep unlocking sprint crates every Monday and Tuesday, and hopefully you can get the good rewards. Rem, new to the game? No, definitely not. Wait till next season. Start racing now. Start learning the game. Start upgrading levels. And then at the end of the season, we get challenges, which will absolutely help you unlock a few bits next season. Get familiar with the game now, for 100%. You don't have to spend anything now. Potentially, if you were going to anyway, wait till next year, but it's up to you. And we smashed that group. Oh, here we go. Here we go, troops. No, Obi, no. Oh, no. It's time for the dread. The absolute dread. No, we don't want Alex. We'll probably do one more after this. One. Oh, no. Oh, no. Right. 13 Lando Norris to start off with. God, please, come on, Virtue. 6 Checo Perez. 6 Valtteri Bottas. Oh no, come on. Right, no luck again. Got to be Virtue. Got to be Virtue. Come on. Right, I'm not going to look. Gotta be Virtue. It's the only one we want. Oh, that's not too bad considering what we got last time. I think that's, I mean, it's not an improvement now, but it will be an improvement at some point. So while we reload the sprint up, make sure strategy guide for qualifying is already out there. We released it earlier on today. Make sure to go and check that out, because it's built to help you at the end of the day. So you want to be using it. And we've got a little bit of time. We're going to just do one more. Mark is evil. He just wants that Alex. I mean, we got Russell. I mean, we'll take it. I mean, Russell, Sigma, and Logan Sargent is not being ridiculously bad. TJJ, it was just last day to level up before the GP event. So it's basically just for sprints. That was the point I was trying to make with it. That was all. Not the end of the season, don't worry. It was just for me to get some upgrades before this week's GP. So let's get this last sprint crate done. Let's see how many points. More boosted rivals. Yeah, we could do with something nice. David, I've got it on my other phone watching it. All decent teams get a result there, right? I mean, we've just come back from there. But let's see what we can do. If we can finish on a high in around 7 races time, then we will absolutely try and see what we can. Pit stop boost still work? It does at certain tracks. Tracks like Suzuka, Miami, Zandvoort works a little bit. What I would say is, as long as you don't pit, just use it. Avalanche goes jackpot 43 points. That's not a bad shout round here, but we're already into P2 and P4. Winners of the Cup play tomorrow. Didn't know Fulham were playing tomorrow. Jamal's going 45. Some big point guesses so far. But we're going to keep on pushing around. And we're on mediums at the minute. Coming back now for Perez. Hamilton will continue to go around. So it's looking pretty good in this one. P&D's going 3 disconnects. That could be interesting. We don't want the DCs. We don't want that. No one wishes that on anybody. But Perez is in. And what do we got to catch? One in the pit, so we will come back for the soft tyres. So it's looking okay so far with Perez in P4. P1, well, yeah, 47 points all the way through would obviously be magical. But I really don't want it to be the case that we drop out. Jay, we got the livery through. So basically F1 Clash did a community championship earlier in the season. And players could win a share of $20,000. And my team, our team, were the winning team. So we also got a custom livery. And that livery, you can see the name on it there as well. So, yeah, we are in the game. Well, our livery is in the game, which is amazing. But you can get liveries through Pit Pass. That you can get the actual official F1 teams as well. And I'm sure, as Dilly said, it probably won't be too long until we can buy them. But obviously you can customise your livery a little bit anyway. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, no one else can have that bragging rights that our team won the first ever one, and we've got a pretty cool livery to go with it. And 5 people who were in our clubs won $2,500 each. Like, to have that change people's lives, it is brilliant. What is brilliant as well is getting 47 points at Austin, because we are on the way already. Banging it as Verstappen tries to come back at us. Can we hold off? Yeah, Jamal, it was brilliant. It was. 5 people absolutely getting $2,500 each. Amazing. But that's what the impact we can have on people. Hopefully we can do it again this year. If they do the Community Championship again in F1 Clash 24, obviously we'll be going for it again. And fingers crossed we can keep the trophy. We can retain the trophy. Because we worked pretty hard last time. It got close, but we kept ahead and won. But we do wear the livery proudly. Look at it. It's beautiful. And yeah, only a select number of people have it. So we'll take advantage of it. I'm waiting to have my own card. I want my driver card in the game. Just give me 99s for the new season. It'd be great. Everyone's there with their level 1 epic, and I'm there with a 99 stat as a WF1. But yeah, let's see in the chat then. How many of you have the livery? And just so we can show quickly, obviously this is what it looks like. This is what we won. So you can see the name on the side, name on the top. We've got Community Championship just under the wing. Now it's got the badges over the back. It looks pretty nice. But yeah, if you've got that livery, let me know in the comments. See how many of the original Alfa Romeo are here. Thomas, that's what we need. We need my own driver in a series. That's what I mean. Give me a, you know, like on FIFA, they give the pros a 99 card. Give me a 99 card. And I'll get 376 on the first opening weekend. that would be nuts. I think the community would be uproar over that one. But where do we qualify? P7, P10. This is a difficult track for 47. But let's see what we can do. Do you want to get a lot of parts and drivers upgraded now and then slowly start moving your way up? You want to be in the top series by the end of the season. There'll be a load of challenges that come out to do as well. I've got them challenges from last year, so I can basically do a video soon about what we got. Toki, last reward that we got was George Russell. Yeah, George Russell, epic. So not bad. Wasn't what we wanted. But for us, it's a Series 11 plus 16 epic, basically. So we'll take that all day long as we move a little bit closer to trying to get things upgraded. I'm quite surprised we've hardly upgraded much tonight. I thought we would have... I mean, this is our 4th sprint crate. So I thought we'd have had something to upgrade. But we haven't, and that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But let's see what we can get this time. Hopefully we can finish the last sprint crate on something epic. Something to increase our scores this weekend. Jamal reckons 45 points. I'd take 45 points now. If we could. But it is a difficult track, this one. But we're into P7. Rivals using their boost as well. We'll come into pits. Connor, welcome back. We're just on our last sprint crate. Anyone just joining? We've got Sigma in the first sprint crate. We've also had our favourite guy, Logan Sargent, in the second sprint crate. And then we've just finished George Russell. Avalanche, we do not want Hulkenberg. We do not want that negativity around here. But it is what it is. So Perez, he's going back out, P11. Hamilton on that one stop looking pretty nice as well. We'll boost him a little bit. RML back in here as well. RML, David, Toki. Toki maybe not, but David will definitely remember RML from being in our clubs. Not sure if Toki was in here at that point. But where can we go from here? We're trying. Rivals out of the old rubber. That will help us get ahead. Mark might remember him as well. So, Ferrari of Sainz. RML just got Hulk. See, everyone's coming into the stream telling me how amazing rewards are. They're really not. They're really not that good. But, we just wish we could do something to guarantee them rewards. We've got the odd sprint left in us before we go and set out for our GP event this week. I just service anyway, Jay. It's not making a massive difference at this stage for me. I've got a big enough gap. I don't need to worry about it too much. We're not going to lose any extra places. Just do it, because in GP I wouldn't. In GP I would only service once out of them 2 stops. But when I'm racing, like now, I'm pretty chilled. I just go with the flow. But P4 and P5, so how many points is that? We are on 41 points. Avalanche, look after yourself, take care. And appreciate your support watching the stream. Usually at Belgium, Jay, as long as you've got good servicing, you usually service on the first stop, don't service on the next. Usually works well. But P2 and P5, that brings us up to 43. I think there was a call for 43. Will it be even better though? Can we get up to maybe 44? Yes, we can. Can we track down the leader? I don't think so. I think we're a bit too far away. Although he is only just there. We're going to see if we can snatch the lead on the last corner. Don't think we can. No, we can't. Can we snatch a podium for Hamilton? No, we can't. Well, Hamilton does get a podium. It's just not ours. But 44 points is the points that we get from Spa, so we'll take that absolutely. It's looking pretty good. We've got off to a decent start on this sprint crate. Fabio, it works, yes, not massively. At some tracks better than others, but it still does work. We are 91 out of 300. I need to probably put a... where is... I'm probably not going to... probably need to put a 91 out. I need to have a little tally which tells viewers how many points I'm on. Yeah, Jay, I don't often get much to upgrade on this account, so often I get to keep the coins, which is great because I don't spend it on anything. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. But let's see, Japan is stuck again. And hopefully big points on the way from here. Mediums, hards, one stop, let's go. Fabio, doesn't matter. You don't have to service, you don't have to do either of them. But let's go. Let's try. Race green. Always forgetting. But Perez magically into P1. Hamilton and P5. Japan, Suzuka is a one-stop track all day long. Don't want to be doing two stops around here. Pick the slower tyre. It doesn't matter because it is simply the quickest way. But we'll take P1 and P4 at the moment. Don't want to conserve down because you lose a position like that. But Obi, good luck in school tomorrow. Appreciate you hanging out here in the stream. Good luck and fingers crossed we don't get any of the rewards that you want us to get. But where are we at the minute? P1 and P5. Be nice. Everyone, I need you to be just praying that we can get Virtue. Although I've hardly ever seen it since I unlocked it. Doesn't come around very often at all. But here we go. Let's see. If you are watching, just hit the like button on the stream. Let's just see how many of you support the channel. Hit the subscribe. If you're watching on Twitch, hit the follow button. Every little helps as we go hunting our 4th sprint crate. And we are coming up to just under halfway after this race, so maybe another 5 races left, and we'll unlock that crate. And we'll see what it brings. Hopefully it's something good. Is everybody looking forward to qualifying tomorrow? 20% boost. What are the chances that you're going to score big? Hopefully they're good. We want you scoring some big points. And remember, if you are just joining, there's strategy guides out there to help you as well. As Perez comes back out in the lead. Hasn't lost that position yet. So which drivers getting boost again, Jamoy? It is Valtteri Bottas and Kevin Magnussen are our boosted drivers for this week. Both getting a 20% boost. That is the rare version and the epic version. So hopefully you've got a couple of them that you can rock. Tokyo's not looking forward to it, I don't think. We'll see on Friday. TMD is going to try and remember to qualify on Friday. Yep, David, I know that feeling. My perfect weekend got ruined by a real player in race number 1 of final round. That nearly sent me out the top 10. Nearly. Well, Mark, if you can't score the max points anyway, you might as well save them boosts. Save the boosts for when it matters. But yeah, definitely have a look tomorrow. When that 20% kicks in, it's going to make a lot of difference. And you don't massively get the team score hit either. So why not use them? As we're into P1 and P3. We've got the rival ahead though. They might have something to say about us getting that P2 position. Can we get the P2 position? We'll give it a go. We've got decent tyre management compared to the rival. He's not got enough to go around again, so this should be P1 and P2 in the bag. He's surely going to come in the pits. I mean, quite definitely got to come in the pits. Will he dive in? Will he dive in? See you later. Yes, he does. That's why strategy is key round tracks. With that, we take control. Fabio, my Sergio Perez is level 5 and Hamilton is level, I want to say 7 at a guess. I believe it's level 7. So level 5, level 7. Mark went 46 points, but Mark, I think you're wrong. We're going to be 47. You typed it too soon. Dwayne, welcome in, my man. How are you doing? You are late. Not acceptable. I hope you're well, Dwayne. Hope you're well. Welcome in. We're just on our 4th sprint crate, Dwayne. Kimo says 48. Might as well have been. Got the fastest lap. But yeah, 4th crate we're on now. We've had Sigma, Logan Sargent. Who else did we have? George Russell. And now we're on our 4th. To complete the quad. And we are just under halfway. So we've got around... what we got? 4 races probably from here to get this crate. So plenty of real players, plenty of boosters. Let's just go for it and see what happens. Mark says fat thumbs. He meant to put 47, but he had 46. We'll let you off, Mark. We'll let you off this time. Come on then. Another 47 here would be very nice as well. Jamoy's gone 45. Bold shout. Bold shout already. It's going to be a boosted rival. Yeah, Mystic Mark. Where is Villa going to finish this season? Just tell me and put me out of my misery now. Yeah, Dwayne, it's been pretty good so far. Apart from Logie Bear Sargent in the middle, it's not been too bad at all. We can't complain too much. Yeah, it's hard track, Kimo. 41s I'd probably take at this point, especially against double boosted. But we'll see. We'll see what points we can grab out of this. We'll see. Vino Lavada, joining this makes me install F1 Manager. Go for it, mate. Go for it. It's on your phone as well. It's nice and easy. You go and download it and get on with it. It's great to hear. Sigma's just the part, Jamoy. It's just the part that we unlocked. It's a Series 11 part. But yeah, it's a suspension. As kind of meant to put. David, I am not used to us being this high. This is unknown territory for me. We couldn't even get this high in the championship. But Perez almost did. So Singapore, you often get smashed from the side, behind. You just get hit from every corner. But luckily, you don't physically get spun around, because that would be pretty interesting. Don't think these cars are designed to go any other way on this game. So it would have got a bit pretty interesting. But that first corner, same with Hungary, is another track where it's very difficult on the first corner. You can ruin your GP at that corner quite easily. So we are P3 and P5 at the moment. We are on 42 points. That's not bad. We're just going to try and keep this up and see how many points we can try and get out of it. We're halfway through this race. It'll be good to get 47. And Hamilton's going to come in. So a good stint by Lewis. Perez stalking Max Verstappen. He's swapped his car in the garage. He's got Max's car now. Clearly, because he's flying. And he's up to P2. Hamilton's back out. RML safety car was out, yes. But now it's been disabled again by Hutch. It wasn't fixed. It was lightning quick. So back to normal. 20 drivers or 60. Probably prefer... I'd probably prefer more. I'd make them more usable though. That's the problem. I'd make it so not everybody has the same parts and drivers every time. I'd try and give more variation. Yeah, David, they never get a chance to grow back. That's the problem. There's too many games now. As Perez gets ahead of Leclerc. And we come back out in P2 and P4. So, points are on the board here. Nice and early. P1, we're on 44. We're hunting down P1 and we're taking P1. We're taking P3 as well. And Hamilton is going to pit. So we could have 47 pointed this race. But Hamilton just got to keep the car behind. And we will be on to the points. And I think we've done it because Leclerc has dropped back pretty nicely for us. And it is P1 and P2. And we've just got to chill this race now till the end. So another 47 point in the bag, which is Series 11. We're getting used to these 47s now, which is great. David, it would be the first time apart from the playoff final trophy that I would have recognised us winning. If we can, I definitely want to try and get a ticket, that's for sure. But in this race, we're going to take 47. Do we have any more football, soccer supporters in here? Let us know in the comments. Just while we're on topic of conversation. It'd be nice to see if we do have any. Jay, who do you support? Let us know. No, there's no harm if you support a team that's not doing well. You're more than happy to say. We won't take the mick, I promise. Liverpool supporters are in here. We know that, Dwayne. They're everywhere. They're all coming out now. They're top of the table. Jay's Arsenal. I see why you didn't want to tell us, Jay. This might as well be a Liverpool stream, you're right. We're all just living in a Liverpool world as we get a tough matchup. And we get Belgium again. Oh, Vino Lavada, we haven't seen that team in here. Manchester City supporter. That is a new one in this stream. There had to be one at some point. But There had to be one. Anybody else? Tim only knows that Burnley aren't doing very well. How do you find that one out, Tim? Connor's got some crisps. Enjoy. And Jamoy says we're going to get 46 points at Spa. Starting from P7 and P12, I will take 46 points right now if you offered it to me. As Jay says, up the Gunners. Topic, Connor, it was just asking people what their favourite soccer or football team, depending on where you're from. So we've got a few people different teams in here. Kimo's got more ice hockey. He'd go Man United, Juventus if he had to. With RML saying not much to say about Man United. Yeah, Man United don't do very well until they play Villa and he beat us. Oh, David. Ugh. But where are we at the minute? This is going to be a tricky race from P10. But we nearly take the McLaren. What do we do here? Everyone's going to pit lap 3. This is going to be chaos. This is not what we probably want. As we're going backwards again. We might not even get anywhere near that point here. We're going to end up double stacking. There's not a lot I can do about it though. Could do with a move on Norris to try and help us create some sort of gap. And he's not going to get it. Kind of fair play. Now we get P5. But we're just so... We're going to double stack it. I haven't moved the race screen, so I apologise. But well, we're in a difficult situation here. Keep pushing Perez. We've just got no tyres. We're going to double stack. Everybody pits on lap 3. So this is why in your strategy guide for Spa we often offer a undercut from the back. And this is going to be the same. You'll see why. It's about to get chaotic. And it's going to be whoever gets the best look here because everyone's going to come in. But the only thing is we're ahead of the rival at the moment. Let's see where we come out. We do not get ahead of the rival. That's one thing I was concerned about. And we have lost the position because of that double stack. But let's see where we can get now. I think I prefer this cap that way. It's cooler this way. Let's go. Screens I never do. Come on. Michael Horth, welcome. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Nice of you to pop in and join us. We've got a lot of work to do to try and get this win. We're going to try around the outside. Oh. Should, Dwayne. Should. Oh, we're not going to get the win. We've got to get another car to get the win on here. Whether or not we can, I don't know. Rival's got good power unit left. Footballers, welcome. We are having a good day indeed. How are you, mate? Are you having a good one? Gatifi, you said it all, Connor. He's the GOAT. He'll be a world champion one day. You never know what's going to happen. Miracles could happen. I predict Logan Sargent, Nicholas Latifi, both Red Bull drivers. Might not be in F1. Could be in something. Yeah, glad you're out of good. Glad you're all good footballers. Good stuff. Where are we at the minute? We are winning. We haven't got loads of tyre management left. We're going to get some points. We're trying to hold on. If we can get Alonso, it might just cement the win. And we can snatch him. He does need a better car. Well, wait until 2025 because there's so many drivers who are up for transfer with their contracts ending. There's a massive driver shift in F1. A lot of people's contracts run out this year, so you might see a lot of drivers start to move around. It could be one of the biggest shake-ups on the grid that F1 has potentially ever seen. So you might see your favourite drivers being moved around. I think Hamilton's out of contract. You've got likes of, who is the other ones? You've got Sainz out of contract. There's quite a lot of drivers, so it could get really interesting in this upcoming F1 season. Yeah, cornering all the way, mate. Yeah, you never know, Kimo, you never know. But yeah, there's some massive driver changes. That's one thing to look out for next year. So end of this season, it could be all change. Maybe we'll see Hamilton in a Ferrari. He's always said that was the dream. Yeah, Jamal, it also depends on strategy as well. You've got to have a good strategy. So come on, can we get another one? But I need to try and I'll try and have a look whilst I boost on here the exact F1 driver market for the expiry, because there's a lot of them. Let's have a look. I'm going to try and do this end of 2024. So contracts in F1 at the end of 2024 season running out. Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari, Sergio Perez in the Red Bull, Carlos Sainz in the Ferrari, so both Ferrari drivers at the end of this season, contracts expiring, Esteban Ocon in the Alpine, Fernando Alonso contract expires at the end of 2024, Pierre Gasly from Alpine, so Alpine have both drivers running out of contract this year. In the Haas, you've got Nico Hülkenberg. Oscar Piastri is out of contract this year. That's a big one. Although I'm sure McLaren probably will extend. Alex Albon is the final driver who is out of contract at the end of this coming season. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 drivers. Half the field, pretty much, all out of contract. You've got 2 Ferraris, you've got a Red Bull, you've got an Aston Martin, you've got 2 Alpines, a Williams. It's going to be an interesting shake-up on that F1 grid. Very much so. We need to focus up a little bit because we're just not even concentrating. See if we can get some more points. But who do you think then, at the end of this season, name me someone who's going to be moving where you think. What's your guess? Where's Piastri going? Or does he stay where he is? Where's Leclerc going? Or does he stay where he is? Now, Max Verstappen is until 2028, so he's not going anywhere. So, P1 for Perez. Hamilton's had a shocker here. Should have paid attention earlier on. I'm trying to focus, TMD. I'm back in the game. We're not on many points. But we'll try and come back through the field. Well, Jamal, it depends on the car. The car hasn't certainly helped him. So up to P9. We're on a comeback. And P7. Rain coming, but it's not going to affect us. Now, we're just going to save up a little bit then, and we'll push on this last lap, see if we can get any more. Mark says Alonso to Red Bull. Kimo Sainz to Audi, Albon to Ferrari, Bottas to Red Bull, Lewis to end. Could be an interesting call. As down the straight we go. Looking for a move. Rival pushing as well. Now we're up to P6, so we're climbing some more points out of this. We definitely left this too late to push. But let's push again. Can we get P5? Rain coming in. I'm going to keep pushing to try and get past Perez. Yes, we can. P1 and P5, that will do. And it's not bad, 44 points. We'll take that. We will take that indeed. What's that? One more left, maybe? Is it one more? One more. 32 points is what we need for our final sprint crate. Until you get to see this again. Because that's how it finished last time. Fingers crossed it's not the case, but it could very well be. Let's let me put the football back on. So, here we go. It's a good track as well, one of our favourites, Brazil. Can we finish with a bang? That is what we need. 47 points Jamoy goes for. He's been here most of the time. He knows we're good round Brazil. That is one thing he does know. Can we come on? And it'll be our final crate. Gotta get somewhere good, have we not? So medium and hards. Come on, here we go. Mark goes 46, interesting. But we'll see. P8, P10. TJJ goes 47, he's got the faith. We have got a rival with boost as well. Now we're going to start off pretty well, P4 and P9. It's going to get better as we move up to P2. And Hamilton up to P8. So some early moves. Rival flying up the inside there as well, and we're up to P1. We're going to cut both down now and start the conserve phase. Rival will be dangerous on the mediums, but they're going to do hard, so that's probably not going to battle us at all. There's the hard tyre coming past the softs. Kimo are not getting 35 points. No, not happening. We'll make sure that doesn't happen. We are focused in this one. No more F1 contract review. It's time to bring home the points. We're keeping tabs on this soft tyre Leclerc though. He must be on conserve. And he's attacked. I think we've passed him again. We are. Hard tyre flying. And let's bring Perez in then. David, we're going to get more than 44. I think we are. This 5-4 is very good now round Brazil. As we have one driver into the pits. We've got Hamilton holding up everybody else. Holding his power unit as well. And he's up to P6. Perez sitting behind the rival and Hamilton, and he's through already into P2. With the rival should be coming into the pits this lap. And they are definitely not doing 5, so they should go to hards. Which means they'll be pretty slow. And he is going to hard, so we know that strategy. But definitely prefer this one. And we're going to push Hamilton now. Not really, Jamal. It doesn't. Fastest lap doesn't really matter. You get an extra trophy, I think, when it comes to pit pass trophies, but I wouldn't risk it. You want the points more than anything. So we're not going to service this time. Perez is nicely clear. Look at that, Perez very much clear as we come in the pits with Hamilton. We are nearly there. Will it be P1 crate though, or will we finish on that P2 crate? We're going to find out. But how many points are we on at the minute? 40. We're safe on the points. We've got Perez coming in as well. Yeah, Joy, if you've got the time and you've got the boost and the tyres, you might as well. It doesn't matter. Just boost and clear away is fine. But P8, rivals are in. This is going to boost us up the field. P4, we're on for the big points. And we are on to the 5th. Can we get past Hamilton? Can we get P2? It's the rival in P2. We've got 2 laps to go as well. Could we get 47? It does help. If you can get it, you might as well go for it, Jamai, absolutely. Or would it be pitting to go back 4 places is what I mean. But yes, if you can, absolutely. If you can do it nicely. But we're closing in for 47 at Brazil. Rival using all their power unit on the hard tyre. And surely it's only a matter of time until we take this lead. Hamilton just stalking his prey as he approaches through the middle section. He'll go flying around the outside. And we are in to 47 points. P1, P2, Dwayne. Brazil, one of my favourite tracks now. And there you go. That is why, because I don't think we've lost a race at Brazil. Solid. And rival using firework boost as well. So bingo time. That was a very clean overtake. That was round the outside, and now it is time for the sprint crate. It'll probably be our last sprint crate. We've got some great viewers, so make sure you do hit that like button, the follow button, subscribe button, do whatever. Bring us the look for Virtue, because this is what we're about to get now. Come on. P1 again. Come on. Let it be something good. Kevin in the last crate. All that effort for Logan. Don't, Dwayne. Don't. Just don't do it. Oh, right. Here we go. Virtue, Connor. Come on. You know it. The last sprint crate of this evening. Appreciate all your support. And if you are watching, Monday and Tuesday, 7 PM till late, come and check us out every week. See your support. Right. Come on. 13 kick shift. It's not Oscar time, Kimo. No. Nine, Charles Leclerc. Not bad. The next rare. I don't want to do it. Oh. Oh no. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the reward. It's not what we wanted, but it's an upgrade on what we've got. That's the difference. So let me just remind you one thing while I load up the game. Remember, it is the Northern Europe event this week. Frost boost. Kevin Magnussen, Valtteri Bottas both boosted. And now we're back in. So we'll take the upgrade. and we'll just show you where that leaves us then. So drivers, we've got nothing to upgrade more of. Our car will now get a level 6 upgrade, which is 160 points, so that's big. That is good. We've got low battery as well. Maybe we can buy a new charger while we're at it. So that goes on. We're nearly at level 146. And nothing else to upgrade. Not yet. For tomorrow though, this is what we've got. This is what we'll be running. So let's just put in the obvious ones. Bottas. And put in Kevin Magnussen. So that's what will be our driver lineup. We'll check the rares though. Kevin Magnussen is better as a rare for me. So level 8. Valtteri Bottas is better as a rare for me. So we'll be running both rares tomorrow. So roughly it's going to be interesting for me of what we get. So roughly, just to bring you a bit of, this is probably going to go to about 91. That's going to go to about 73 for both of them. That's probably going to be our two then. Defending's probably going to bring us up to maybe around 78. And that's going to be pretty good actually. It's going to be probably going to be around the 90 mark. Oh, I'm not going to read this. 90. Oh, there you go. What is this? Paint. My first paint job. But anyway, qualifying. Yeah, 78, 90. It's not brilliant. Race start is going to be about 84s. So it's not going to be too bad. It could be a lot worse. And remember, for anyone racing at the moment, that is what you want to aim for. You want to aim for big cornering over speed. That seems to work the absolute best. So make sure you give that a definite look at. So remember, there is a video that came out today. You might not have seen it yet, but strategy guide like this is out on my channel. Go and take a look at it, and I give you the full detail as to why I use them strategies. So go and have a listen, go and have a watch, and you can learn some big tips as well. Making your way up Speedwagon, it's a case of just take your time, use cornering, make sure any of your parts have more cornering on them. And tomorrow there's going to be some boosted drivers with 20% boosted stats, so you want to make sure you use them, because you'll get a free increase without any matchmaking difficulty. So definitely use them tomorrow. But yes, use cornering, don't double stack, make sure you've always got crates unlocking. On a Monday and Tuesday you've got sprints, always race sprints. And yeah, as TMD says, don't rush through the series, stay below series 8 for a while and level up them parts. But that is going to see us through to the end of this stream. Down below, if you're new, there's a description. There is a Discord link. Join my server. There's nearly 1,000 people in there, so go and jump in. If you've got any questions, just ask away. But that is the end of the stream. We've done 4 sprint crates, longest that we've ever done it for, nearly 3 hours long. So appreciate it. On your way out, if you can hit the like button, 3-hour stream, hit the like button, subscribe, follow, whatever. Absolutely show your support. Appreciate everybody's support in here. It's been an absolute blast. And tomorrow it will be time for our round. It is time for what will be our qualifying round. That doesn't want to work, that view account. But there you go. So appreciate all your support. Take it easy, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow for our qualifying. Take it easy. Catch you later. Good luck.